Have you ever wondered if what we believe about life is the whole truth? Are there things we unconsciously avoid because they are too harsh, too difficult to accept? Today, I want to confront with you some truths that might not be easy to hear, but are foundational for a stronger, more authentic, and more meaningful life. This isn't meant to discourage you, but rather to equip you with a realistic perspective so you can stand more firmly on your journey. The first truth we often avoid is this: most people care more about themselves than they do about you. They are so preoccupied with their own worries, dreams, and fears that they don't have much time to truly notice or judge you as much as you might think. The liberation lies in realizing this and stopping living for the gaze of others. Be free to be yourself, because ultimately, the only person who truly cares about your life is you. And then, an undeniable truth: life is inherently unfair. You can work hard, carry the best intentions, but that doesn't guarantee success or a desired outcome. Sometimes, you do everything right, yet still fail. Accepting this truth isn't about giving up, but about learning to get back up after a fall. To understand that your worth isn't in the final result, but in your resilience and relentless effort. Amidst the flow of life, there is one most precious, irreplaceable resource: time. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Death can come at any moment, without warning. Every moment we are alive is a gift. Don't waste it on meaningless things, or postpone what you truly want to do, the people you want to love. Live each moment to the fullest, because time, once past, will never return. Regarding love, a truth that can break hearts: love alone is not enough to sustain a relationship. It requires understanding, respect, effort, and compatibility. Not everyone you love will love you back. And what's more painful is that most people only want you when you are useful to them. This doesn't mean stopping loving, but learning to love wisely and placing your self-worth in things more enduring than approval or benefit from others. Looks will fade with time. Money cannot solve deeper issues of the soul. And fame is merely temporary, a fleeting breeze. The only thing that endures, that truly defines you and leaves a mark, is your character, your core values, how you treat yourself and those around you. Invest in your inner self. The comfort zone is a silent enemy that destroys all ambition. It lulls you into a false sense of security, preventing you from discovering your true potential. Laziness costs far more than effort, not just in terms of money, but also in opportunities and growth. Procrastination today will lead to regret and missed opportunities tomorrow. Step out of your cocoon, embrace risk, and act. Remember, discipline always trumps motivation. Motivation can come and go, but discipline is what keeps you on track, even when you lack inspiration. Potential means nothing if it's not actualized. You will never feel completely ready for something great, but action is essential for growth. Start with the smallest steps, and you'll find yourself going further than you thought. Another truth: no one is coming to save you. The responsibility for your life rests in your hands. You cannot fix people who don't want to change, and blaming others only traps you in a vicious cycle of dissatisfaction. Take control. Take responsibility for your own happiness and your own path. You are the hero of your own story. Reputation takes years to build, but only seconds to destroy. Trust is the same. It takes years to earn, and only seconds to lose. And a painful truth: people will betray you. Not always out of malice, but sometimes simply for their personal gain or their own weakness. Learn to protect yourself and not place too much blind trust in others. Happiness and sadness are both temporary. They come and go like waves. Don't cling too tightly to them, and some wounds will never fully heal. But you must learn to live with them, to turn them into a part of your life story, rather than a stopping point. They shape you, but they do not define you. Accept them bravely and keep moving forward. Growth is uncomfortable. It demands discomfort, sacrifice, and confronting fear. You will outgrow old friends and relationships, not because you are bad, but because you are evolving. That is an inevitable part of the journey. Embrace change, because only by stepping out of your comfort zone can you truly mature. Finally, you cannot control how others treat you. You can only control how you react. And you cannot win every battle. Learn to choose your battles wisely, knowing when to fight and when to let go. That is true strength, the wisdom of an adult. These truths might be harsh, but they are not meant to discourage you. On the contrary, they are a compass, a reminder that life is a challenging yet meaningful journey. When we confront the truth, only then can we live most authentically, powerfully, and completely. Confront, accept, and act. Life awaits you. If these truths stirred something inside you, don't just let this video end and go back to normal. Take one idea that resonated with you the most and start applying it today. Your life won't change from what you know, but from what you do with what you know. If you found this message meaningful, leave a comment and tell me, which truth hit you the hardest and why? I read every single one. And if you want more honest, unfiltered conversations like this about growth, resilience, and real life, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Share this with someone who needs a gentle but honest wake-up call. You're not alone on this journey, but you are responsible for how far you go from here.